12 Rules for Life. An Antidote for Chaos by Jordan B Peterson. He spent 15 years writing Maps of Meaning, The Architecture of Belief, 1999, released in June 2018 as a now best-selling author-read audiobook. Maps of Meaning is a scholarly investigation into the nature of narrative and religious thought, the structure of perception, the regulation of emotion, and the motivation for atrocity in the service of ideology. Dr. Peterson also penned the popular global bestsellers Beyond Order, 12 More Rules for Life and 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos, #1 for nonfiction in 2018 in the US, Canada, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, Sweden, the Netherlands, Brazil and Norway. Both translated into some 50 languages. The latter book has sold more than 5 million copies, the former, released in mid-2021, 750,000. Dr. Jordan B. Peterson is a clinical psychologist and professor emeritus at the University of Toronto. From 1993 to 1998 he served as assistant and then associate professor of psychology at Harvard. Raised and toughened in the frigid wastelands of northern Alberta, smiley face, Dr. Peterson has flown a hammerhead roll in a carbon fiber stunt plane, piloted a mahogany racing sailboat around Alcatraz Island, explored an Arizona meteorite crater with a group of astronauts. He's been a dishwasher, short order cook, beekeeper, tow truck driver, gas jockey, bartender, oil derrick bit retipper, plywood mill laborer and railway line worker. He's taught mythology to physicians, lawyers, and businessmen, worked with Jim Balsillie, former CEO of BlackBerry's Research in Motion, on Resilient People, Resilient Planet, the report of the UN Secretary-General's High-Level Panel on Global Sustainability. With his students and colleagues, Dr. Peterson has published more than 100 scientific papers advancing the modern understanding of alcoholism, antisocial behavior, play, emotion, creativity, competence and personality. He was nominated for 5 consecutive years as one of Ontario's best university lecturers, and was one of only 3 profs rated as life-changing in the U of T's Underground Student Handbook of Course Ratings. In 2016, shortly before the publication of 12 Rules, several of Dr. Peterson's online lectures, videos, and interviews went viral, launching him into unprecedented international prominence as a public intellectual and educator. His work, public postings, and discussions are featured on the following platforms: Jordan Peterson Videos, YouTube, features Dr. Peterson's university and public lectures, including a highly viewed 15-part biblical series on Genesis, and discussions with Matthew McConaughey, Slavoj Zizek, and over 100 other notable names of our times. The channel has 4.5 million subscribers, with 300 million views. Videos derived from his online content by others have been viewed a billion times. The Jordan B. Peterson podcast, with over 100 episodes, has attracted close to 1 million listeners per episode, with over 55 million downloads. Ranking reliably #1 in the higher education category on iTunes, often occupying all 10 of the top 10 episode slots, it has consistently been in the top 5 in the general education category. Rules for Life was at first an article written by Jordan on Quora, then he was surprised by the interest and interactions people showed towards it. That's how came the idea of the book. In this book, Jordan has detailed 12 rules for life and explained in depth why we do what we do, for instance why people don't take their medication, and why they don't love themselves, or love their pets more. He explains such facts by returning to history, mythology, philosophy, psychology, culture, and also religion. This self-help book is a wake-up call. It is a bit academic in some chapters and easy and light when author gives examples and anecdotes from his life and his patients' lives. This book is essentially about chaos and order. Order represents routine of life when everything is going well in your life. And chaos represents the unexpected events that happens to us and also the challenges that we have to overcome in order to learn and progress. Order and chaos are the yang and yin of the famous Taoist symbol, two serpents, head to tail. Order is the white, masculine serpent, chaos, its black, feminine counterpart. The black dot in the white and the white in the black indicate the possibility of transformation, just when things seem secure, the unknown can loom, unexpectedly and large. Conversely, just when everything seems lost, new order can emerge from catastrophe and chaos. For the Taoists, meaning is to be found on the border between the ever-entwined pair. To walk that border is to stay on the path of life, the divine way. And that's much better than happiness. These are the antidote to chaos according to Jordan B. Peterson. Rule number 1, stand up straight with your shoulders back. Rule number 2, treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. Rule number 3, make friends with people who want the best for you. Rule number 4, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. Rule number 5, do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. Rule number 6, set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. Rule number 7, pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. Rule number 8, tell the truth or, at least, don't lie. Rule number 9, assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. Rule number 10, be precise in your speech. Rule number 11, do not bother children when they are skateboarding. Rule number 12, pet a cat when you encounter one on the street.